these women joined NXIVM to gain confidence, but where are they today? We'll check in with former members represented on The Vow and see who's doing better than ever and who's still awaiting sentencing. Grace Park. Like many now former members of NXIVM, actress Grace Park joined in an effort to overcome her shyness, something this Hawaii Five-0 star struggles with to this day.
I don't like the fame.
While she enjoys acting, she doesn't enjoy being in the spotlight, which could be one of the reasons she's so reluctant to comment on her time with NXIVM and her experiences with Keith Raniere. However, Vice reported that before leaving in 2017, Grace had an undeniably significant role within the organization. Regardless of what went on within NXIVM, Grace has been doing great since getting out. That same year, she also left Hawaii Five-0, which freed her up to later play Catherine Kim on the show A Million Little Things. While fans love seeing her on the show, many of them are hoping Grace will eventually speak up about what went on within NXIVM. Kristin Kreuk. Like Allison Mack, Kristin Kreuk is also known for her time on the show Smallville and got involved with NXIVM in an effort to overcome her shyness. But unlike Allison, Kristin's involvement with the organization wasn't very extensive. According to this star, she never advanced within the ranks or came anywhere close to the now notorious inner circle. Kristin claims she never personally experienced anything nefarious during her time with NXIVM, but that didn't stop her from publicly denouncing it via Twitter in 2018. She said she was disgusted to learn about the actions of the DOS and fully supported those who came forward to share their stories about their own experiences. Now, Kristin stars in Burden of Truth and also works as an executive producer on the show. She escaped from NXIVM relatively unscathed, unlike one of her former co-stars, who is still involved. Allison Mack. You might recognize Allison Mack from her time as Chloe Sullivan on Smallville or as Amanda on Wilfred, but that was before she was hit with some serious charges from her involvement with NXIVM. She actually got involved with Keith Raniere's company, JNS, while she was working on Smallville after being introduced by her co-star, Kristin Kreuk. But unlike Kristin, Allison rose through the ranks and became Keith's second-in-command and an important member of his inner circle. She even told the New York Times that she was the one who came up with the idea for branding DOS members. So where is Allison now? In 2019, she pleaded guilty to racketeering charges and was supposed to be sentenced that year. However, the court wanted to complete its investigation into the case before her sentencing, which is why she's still waiting to find out her fate. Her wife, on the other hand, managed to escape being hit with the same charges as Allison. Katherine Oxenburg. It can be hard for former members to accept that they got themselves caught up in NXIVM, but Katherine Oxenburg had to cope with the fact that she got her daughter involved too. As far as Katherine knew, it was a self-help program with a business edge, which seemed like it would be a good fit for India.
And I said, well, I want to be respectful of her choices as an adult.
But before she knew it, Katherine was pulling out all the stops to get her daughter out of NXIVM.
She's in danger. Other young women are in danger.
And as we saw in The Vow, it wasn't easy. According to Katherine, she watched India become more distant and distracted before realizing something was wrong. She detailed her experience in Captive, a mother's crusade to save her daughter from a terrifying cult, just in case you're looking for some follow-up reading. Sarah Edmondson. Sarah Edmondson is best known for her work on Stargate SG-1, but you should also know her as one of the driving forces behind bringing down NXIVM. She joined for the self-help courses, but soon found herself helping out the organization by bringing in over 2,000 members, and even starting her own branch. At first, Sarah didn't realize the extent of what Keith Raniere was doing, but after being branded and invited into DOS, she left NXIVM, and she did not go quietly. She spoke out against NXIVM and became an important whistleblower that led to arrests within the organization. Sarah wrote a memoir about her experiences called Scarred: The True Story of How I Escaped NXIVM, the Cult That Bound My Life. She's also continued her acting career, appearing in TV movies like Welcome to Christmas and The Sisterhood, and is looking forward to taking on more roles and putting her past behind her. Nikki Klein. During Allison's trial, prosecutors accused her of marrying Nikki Klein not out of love, but to allow Nikki to remain in the United States. The Battlestar Galactica star hails from Canada, and it's rumored that she left the show in order to fully devote herself to NXIVM. Because of her dedication, she rose quickly through the ranks and became a part of Keith Raniere's trusted inner circle. While she and her new wife Allison were both involved, Nikki wasn't charged as a co-conspirator, unlike many of her fellow inner circle members. Despite everything that happened, Nikki is still involved with the organization and is reportedly running the DOS group and looking to recruit new members. As for her acting career, in 2018 she starred in Personal Space on Amazon Prime. Will Nikki end up being charged for her involvement with NXIVM, and will she remain married to Allison? These are questions viewers of The Vow definitely want to know, but it seems like we'll have to wait to find out.